Hello, folks. Welcome back to Dual Destinies. We're about to tackle the final case. I was just sifting through the concept art while we were waiting. A lot of cool designs for some of the characters, including some of the villains too. I love all this. I love getting to see,
including not Joker.
Yeah. No, I've seen jokes on Twitter. They call him the Woker.
The Woker. Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's not sincere, man. It's not sincere, man. Robin Newman is great.
Hang on. Did she dress like a bone show? She did. She dressed like a bone show.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's hiding her gender, right?
Yeah.
Miriam Scuttlebutt. Literally just a Metal Gear Solid joke.
Whoa, go back. Oh, that nose. He bites his nose?
That would have been funny.
Ugh.
Although they probably didn't want to give him the Squidward nose for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
They had everything planned out from the beginning. Ah, yes.
We're gonna be seeing her.
I'm gonna have to stop now because we're gonna spoil some stuff. Alright. Alright, so let's head into Dual Destinies. Let's head into the final chapter. Turnabout Reclaimed. Alright.
My name is Phoenix Wright, head of the Wright Anything Agency and a lawyer. Although, I was doing something else entirely for a while there. As for why I decided to formally get back into lawyering, let's just say there's unfinished business to take care of. Anyway, I thought I'd reminisce about my first case back on the job, and what a case it was. It happened only a few months after Athena joined our office.
Second case after the monsters turnabout. Special episode: Turnabout Reclaimed.
Yeah, if you thought the parrot was wacky, this one's
great.
Even her handle is striped.
Captain Morla, ye made it just in time. We be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
Get used to that music. You're going to be hearing it a lot.
Yes, you are.
But unlike the Turnabout Big Top Circus music, this one's actually catchy and I don't mind listening to it all.
It is, yeah.
July 20th, 12:37 p.m. Wright Anything Agency. Today is my first day back on the job as a lawyer. Putting this attorney's badge on again really makes it hit home. Boy, am I pumped. Even Trucy said, "Looking good, Daddy." So, Athena, Apollo, what do you think of the old attorney's badge?
Wow. This ship's aquarium show is great. I can't get enough of it.
Athena?
I still can't believe this show is swashbuckler spectacular on TV. I think I record this. Now, who's ready for another viewing?
I forget, is this their default? Is this their outfits, or did you change them?
This is the DLC costumes.
Okay. You've already watched it like 5 times. Let's watch something else now.
Just such a thing. This show is therapeutic.
Boss here asking you guys a question?
What's so therapeutic about watching a killer whale?
What? Don't you know anything? Animal assisted therapy is an established psychiatric treatment.
You're kidding. That kind of thing really exists?
It's a real thing. I've been to the aquarium myself to try it, and it really helps. I still go there every now and then to further my psychology studies. The last time I went, I saw a dolphin and an orca swimming around together. It was so...
Hey, do you two think you could quit goofing off and do some work for a change?
Work? But we've already cleaned the toilet twice each. Hey, wait a minute. Is that your badge I see?
Wow, congrats on getting your training badge back, boss.
Thanks. Starting today, I'm officially a lawyer again. Sheesh, took enough. This.
Gee, Mr. Wright, with that badge on, you suddenly look so capable.
Thanks. It's not like I was some lazy bum.
It's not like you didn't look like one, you know.
Hey, that look people liked, okay?
What was it, like, dad bod energy?
Hobo Phoenix.
Yeah. No, I mean, like...
Kinda, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what made you suddenly so fired up to get your badge back anyway?
Well, I made a promise to a certain someone. An important promise.
What could be so important?
Anyway, we have 3 lawyers now, so we'd better start taking on lots of work.
I'm all for that. Let's get this agency hopping.
Well, we have plenty of enthusiasm. All we need now are some clients. It's been 8 years since I last wore this badge. I feel like a rookie all over again. And this just in. The owner of Ship Shape Aquarium, Captain Jack Shipley, has been murdered. The suspect in the case is reportedly already in custody inside the aquarium.
Isn't that the aquarium we were just watching, Athena?
I can't believe it. A murder at Ship Shape Aquarium? But I love that place. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Really? I guess I'm in luck then.
Oh, yeah.
I need Phoenix Wright to save my friend. Who in the world is this? Are you a client? You wanna be,
I'm already gonna be doing Athena.
You're gonna be doing a lot of Athena.
Yes.
Wait, that costume. It looks just like... I've got it. You must work at Ship Shape Aquarium.
That's right. You may know it. I'm Sasha Buckler.
She's gonna do that a lot.
I perform like an agile catfish in our pirate show. It'll blowfish your mind. You know, blowfish? Those puns floundered a bit.
By the way, when I played this on the 3DS, she didn't have the cat face. And it's kind of ironic because jokes like that I only hear from the cats in Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Hello, Meowster Hunter. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
I figured out the client's identity. Chalk up one for an analytical psychology.
I mean,
My friend is under suspicion of murder, so I really need some help. That's why I gotta find this Phoenix Wright guy. Well, I'm Phoenix Wright. And this is Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes. They're lawyers too.
PW...
AC and AJ.
Yeah. AJ. That's actually kind of funny with AJ.
AJ.
Doesn't look like an AJ. If there's anything you need, all you have to do is ask.
Same goes for me too, Miss Buckler.
Just call me Sasha, and I'll call you all by your first names too, if that's all right. Phoenix, Apollo, Athena, you have to help me. Please save my friend. Guess we better start by asking her more about her defense request. Miss Buckler, Sasha, could you tell us more about why you need our help? My friend is suspected of murdering the captain of Shapeship Aquarium. Captain? I thought the victim was the owner of the aquarium. Yeah, well, our aquarium has a pirate ship name. That's why we call the owner our captain. We call the employees crew, too. That's a pretty unusual aquarium you've got there. Not really.
Not
That
really.
sounds pretty appropriate
Yeah.
for an aquarium. Anyway, one of the crew members, my friend, is being suspected of the captain's murder. They've already decided she's guilty. I think they're going to give her the death penalty. What? What happened to due process? But my friend is as sweet and gentle as a whale shark. She wouldn't hurt a guppy.
So just for clarity's sake, because I actually know this animal, a whale shark is kind of a misnomer because it's not like a shark in that it attacks big prey. It filters algae and some other small like animals. So it doesn't go after like big prey like dolphins or people or things like that. She's right. A whale shark is actually incredibly gentle. You can just go up to a whale shark. I wouldn't recommend it because it's still a very big fish and it could still
That's
hurt
why
you.
it's called a whale shark.
Yeah.
I know there's no way she murdered anyone, but they won't believe me. But with a name like Wright, I figured you'd be able to help me set them straight.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me she picked you all because of a bad pun.
Ouch. I see my reputation doesn't precede me. Well, I mean, you two kind of blunder your way through court a lot of the time.
Not to mention, hey, Apollo, you could have been chosen just because your name is Justice.
Yeah, right?
Justice!
But seriously, my name can't be the real reason she's here. What's the real reason you picked me, Sasha? Well, to be honest, I asked a whole slew of lawyers, but they all refused. They said stuff like, there's no merit to taking your case, or I'm not sure I can help. They're all as cruel as sharks, with hearts punier than whitebait.
You're
Oh, I
zigzagoon
can
is
really
showing.
feel Sasha's frustration.
Sorry. Your zigzagoon is showing.
Yeah, Obstagoon.
No,
Her
no,
Obstagoon is showing.
yeah, but only zigzagoon has the star over the eye.
Oh, yeah, true. With nobody on her side, she must feel all alone. But helping people like her is the whole reason I became a lawyer in the first place. And then I heard about a lawyer named Phoenix Wright. They say he defends clients to the end, no matter how bleak the circumstances. Guess my reputation does precede me. Not sure how well deserved it is, though.
Is it bad that I'm thinking of a Pokemon team for her right now?
No, of course
You know
not.
what? I'm gonna keep doing that. You let me know if
I thought to myself, if anybody could save my friend, it's you, Phoenix.
let me know if I have.
Quite a tall order
Yes.
for a man who just got his badge back.
Lion Zigzag does have stars.
I know. That's why I said that.
And yeah, that was too good.
Yes.
But I don't want to let Sasha down on her. I'm her friend.
Let's help her, Mr. Wright. Let's save her friend.
That's just what I was thinking. Sasha, we'll accept your case. You will? Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver, literally.
Throwing up the horns constantly. Yeah.
Well, no time to stand around and mull it over things. I want you to help meet my friend right here. Right away. Come to Ship Shape Aquarium with me.
You got it.
Me, I'll go too.
Sorry, but I need you to stay here and keep an eye on the office until Tracy gets back. You never know when a new client might stop.
Woohoo! I get a voice break. How come I'm the one who has to stay behind?
Somebody needs to be sidelined for this, Apollo, and it's just you just drew the short straw. I'm sorry.
Woohoo! I mean, oh.
Thanks a million, Apollo. Well, ladies, let's move to the aquarium, shall we? Okay, hold on. I can't observe. Okay, that's fine. Do I have anything? Just my player's badge? Oh. Ship Shape Aquarium, here we go. Yeah, the hobo look really did tie things together for him. I've got it right here.
Yeah.
Like, look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of desirable when you look at it in a certain light. July 20th, Ship Shape Aquarium, Aqua Tunnel.
Let's just say Trucy isn't the only one calling him daddy sometimes.
Earth, do you have something that we'd like to add?
No.
Wow, this is gorgeous. It's just like being under the sea.
Yeah, this is the Aqua Tunnel, our pride and joy. I'm really glad you like it. I'm going to go on ahead and fill the detective in on your arrival. Take a look around the tunnel, and then come meet me at the pool right up ahead on the right.
Hey, boss, look at this cute little fish.
I bet it would be delicious grilled.
Seriously? Is that really all you can think of?
Well, I didn't get to eat lunch today. Ooh, and here comes some grilled chicken.
That's not a chicken. It's a penguin. Here, little kitty.
You said cutie, right? Because I heard kitty.
Cute.
Okay.
It ignored me.
Maybe it was hungry too. Oh, look! It dropped something.
Huh? It's not the Swashbuckler Spectacular Show.
That penguin had a whole bunch of these stuffed in its backpack.
So it's passing out tires, huh? How cute.
A carrier penguin that distributes flyers? We could use one of those in our office. Well, can't keep the client waiting. We better get going.
Yeah, you're right. Time to roll up our sleeves.
What sleeves? What sleeves? Your sleeves are already short. July 20th, Ship Shape Aquarium. Huh? I don't see Sasha. Ah! Are you two the lawyers Miss Buckler mentioned?
We did state this was in the
I
Midlands.
know. Detective Wright, are you the lead detective on this case?
That's right. As long as evil exists in this world, there will be no rest for me.
I forget, is there an Orca Pokemon?
And who is your sea urchin-like friend there? I don't believe we've met. Is he talking about me? I'm the defendant's lawyer, Phoenix Wright. Well, I'm Detective Bobby Fulbright. People don't usually get to see this area. It's only open now because of the investigation. You two are pretty lucky to get this peek behind the scenes of an aquarium.
As you can see, this is the first time they met.
Lucky, right. This guy is even louder than Apollo.
Right over.
Yeah, good point. Yeah. So, where is the suspect being questioned? And where is Miss Buckler? Here I be, me buckos! Shiver me timbers, there be one a dread pirate, no stashes, scurvy swabs! I beg your pardon? I'm not anyone's swab, scurvy or otherwise. More shameless than a sea lion ye be, trying to make off with me best bucko! If ye want to pick a fight with us, ye bet bring along an army of great white sharks! Sasha, what's going on here? Let me introduce you. This is the friend I was telling you about. Her name is Orla Shipley. But she only responds to Orla, so that's what people call her. I'm her trainer. She's the suspect in the murder, but she'd never hurt anybody. She's the suspect? Yeah, and thank goodness she came before they put her down. I'm really grateful to the two of you. I just know you'll save Orla. What? Don't tell me you didn't even know who your client was.
An orca is the suspect? Our client is an orca? Is this for real?
Oh, did I forget to mention that? Oopsie. That's one very big oopsie. By the way, what was with the mustache earlier? Oh, this be part of the costume for the Swashbuckler Spectacular. When I be wearing the mustache, I be one of Captain Orla's swashbucklers. That's the name of the song that you're currently hearing, Captain Orla's Swashbucklers. A transformation as dramatic as a pufferfish's, wouldn't you say? I don't think I would ever say that.
It's a pirate themed aquarium, so that's why Orla is wearing a pirate hat, right?
Yep, she really loves wearing hats. She puts them on all the time. But her fake mustache keeps falling off, so that's a problem. I see. Well, why don't we start with you telling us a bit more about Orla? So you're really serious about me defending Orla? Of course I am. You're the only one who can do it, Phoenix. I heard you once question an animal during a trial, and that got your client off the hook.
No way! You did that?
I, might have tried something like that at one point in my career. Very, very early in my career.
Ooh, you're gonna have to tell me about this later, or I'll ask Apollo for all the juicy details.
See, this is why I don't tell him shit. When I heard you didn't discriminate against animals, I knew you'd hear me out. Have to warn you though, I don't know anything about orcas. I mean, they don't eat people, do they? Yikes! I didn't mean it, I swear! I think I might have made her mad. I won't have you talk that way in front of Orla. Orcas have feelings too, you know.
Yeah, boss. They have emotions just like we do.
Sorry, is anger the only feeling I inspire in women? Don't worry, she said she forgives you. Besides, orcas are very picky eaters. Orla here only eats fish. The captain went to feed Orla this morning, and then he was found dead in this very room. Could you tell us more about his death? So the owner of the aquarium, Jack Shipley, was discovered murdered. Yeah, it was about 10:10 this morning, just after the aquarium opened. A visitor was viewing the orca pool from the visitor's corridor and screamed. The orca pool is this tank here? Yeah, that's right. This pool is built so that guests can see into it from the corridor on the first floor. The security guard and I heard the scream and came running into this pool room. But we found the captain dead at the side of the pool in his swashbuckler costume. He was as big and tough as an old crocodile, the captain. I still can't believe he's dead.
Mr. Shipley was very important to you, wasn't he?
Sorry, I didn't mean to get all sad goldfish on you. Sad goldfish?
Oh, where's my...
Okay, time to snap her out of it. When it's showtime, it's time to smile. That's what the captain always said.
By the way, do you know exactly why Orla is being accused of the crime?
Can you think of any reason why Orla would come under suspicion? The police think Orla went berserk during practice for the Swashbuckler Spectacular. But Orla would never do anything like that, right, Orla?
Aw, just look at that face! Isn't she adorable? The charges have to be false.
Hate to break it to you, but the police don't usually base their decisions on cuteness. That's right, we base them on facts! And also cuteness. Take a look at this. Get a load of this. Photo of the victim, huh? He's got a wound on his head. Very perceptive. The victim and the orca were the only ones here. What's more, we couldn't find a weapon of any kind around.
So what's the word on how Orla supposedly killed the victim?
They say orcas sometimes kill their prey by ramming into them underwater. We believe this orca did just that by pulling the victim into this 65-foot pool, and then ramming him while they were in the water.
And that is why I can never go back to SeaWorld.
Without any suspects besides Orla, this could be a one tough case. No official autopsy has been ordered, but an orca attack makes sense. Why hasn't one been ordered? Accidental death due to a failure to exercise proper oversight over an animal. The medical examiner said it wasn't a homicide, so we don't need an autopsy.
So Orla's gonna be put down without a proper investigation? That doesn't fair. It's nothing short of police negligence, Detective Fulbright.
The incident wasn't determined a homicide, so there's nothing we can do, Miss Sykes.
Alright,
Ordinarily, the owner of the aquarium would be held responsible for the oversight failure.
I just realized I am going to have some voice lines during the court hearing.
But the owner of is the victim himself, so all we can do is hold the orca responsible. Phoenix, isn't there anything you can do? They're gonna put Orla down! Sasha and Orla are depending on me. I want to do everything I can to help them. How do I help an orca? Wait. Yes, I can do this. Defend Orla in court. Set Orla free. You're free, Willy! Free! Defend Orla in court. Got my badge back now, so I know exactly what I have to do. I'll defend Orla in court. Huh? Even an orca deserves a fair trial. If the one responsible for Orla is dead, then I'll take responsibility for her.
The what? I just didn't crazy things just once in your career wasn't enough, huh? Well, fuck that. I'll take responsibility for her, too.
What do you mean once? What, my assistant was a spirit medium. You think doing this stuff is part of the course for my code? Are you two insane? This is a case of accidental death caused by an animal. It's not a murder case. With no evidence of foul play, this case will never go to trial. Then let us investigate the crime scene. If we can prove this was a murder, we might be able to take it to trial. And then Orla would certainly need the help of a few good players. I guess so. But who's ever heard of a trial for a killer whale?
It's been done before. Doesn't mean we can't do it now.
What?
Please, Detective Fulbright, for justice's sake.
Everything okay?
Yeah, just finishing my
Oh,
The police have determined that an animal that has harmed a human should be put down. But I don't know for sure whether that was a just decision. If your sense of justice compels you to take on the defense of this animal, then my sense of justice tells me to let this case be re-examined for possible merit. You mean it?
Really? That's fantastic. You're not such a bad guy after all, Detective Fulbright.
actually, he is.
Just remember, this case hasn't been officially recognized as a homicide yet. I'll get in touch with the prosecutor's office, but I'm not making any promises. Anyway, I'd better be off. Yeah, playing this case after the final case, so many times you'll see Athena say something to Fulbright that make you go,
Yeah.
You two are our lifeboat. I'll be right here if you need me. Thanks. Got a feeling we will really need your help with this investigation.
We're still not sure if it'll go to trial, but as Orla's lawyers, we'll do everything we can.
To get this case into court, we'll need a prosecutor to make an indictment. So we have to find enough evidence to prove it's a criminal case.
There just has to be something that shows the culprit was somebody other than Orla.
Detective Fulbright said there were no weapons in the area, maybe other than her. So we'd better look for something to prove him wrong. I'd better make a note of that so I don't forget.
You sure are organized, boss. Maybe I should get a notebook of my own.
Yeah, jotting down notes. It's basically a to-do list. This is, if you get lost, you can just check that to see what you need to do. Yeah, it's still tutorial stuff. Don't worry about it.
Alright,
We can
I
just-
have a team. And they're all shiny.
Perfect. What I didn't skip much. It was just tutorial stuff. Don't you worry. Since we've already been playing this game for a while.
Yeah. So we've got Shiny Delmise,
I love dummies.
Shiny Kyogre.
Nice.
Can you notice a theme here?
Shiny.
Shiny Zigzagoon.
Mm-hmm.
Galarian Zigzagoon.
Yes.
Shiny Spockabilly.
Oh yeah. Okay. The loud voice. Yeah.
Shiny Sharpedo.
Sharpedo. I felt Sharpedo would be in there.
And Shiny Ice Cube.
Yeah. I can see it. I can see it.
What is this team for?
That's Sasha Buckler's team.
Yeah. I'm just making up a fictional team as if she was a thing, and I'm like, okay, so it all has to be kind of like piratey themed, but it also has to all be pink.
Yes. I can.
Is that show makeup above Orla's eye?
That's right. It's a starfish. Kind of makes her look like a punk rockin' pirate, don't you think?
That's the other part of the thing. I'm like, Zigzagoon needs to be part of that because it is a punk rock.
Exactly. A punk rock pirate killer whale? Ugh. It's official. Society's on the road to ruin.
I don't know. That statement kind of sounds.
I'd watch that.
Yeah.
Well, I think Orla is one hot rockfish.
Alice drinking.
Speaking of rockin', how do you get Orla to do what you want during the show?
I give her signals with this whistle.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, but I didn't hear anything just now. The sound's out of range of human hearing, just like a dog whistle. Orcas have better hearing than people do. They can even hear the whistle underwater.
See, my question is, even though it's outside of human hearing, can't it still damage your eardrums if it's too loud?
I don't think so. Not if you can't actually hear it, then it won't register to you.
I've always been curious about that.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I wish I could give commands to Orla.
Anybody can do that. All they'd have to do is learn the signals. Here, Athena, you can have one of our whistles. Consider it a present.
Gee,
Oh.
thanks.
Otherwise known as evidence.
As for the actual commands, I'm afraid I can't teach them to you. They're top secret. Aw.
Ooh, I know another team that I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it right now. This is funny.
Aw. Sasha, why do you gotta do us like that? Doesn't look like the ladder goes all the way down to the bottom of the pool.
But there's usually water in the pool, so it doesn't need to. So apparently, the pool spans 2 whole floors. Ordinarily, visitors only get to see what they can from the first floor. But they said on TV that sometimes they give behind-the-scenes tours.
Sounds like that Swashbuckler Spectacular show you recorded is really coming in handy. Perspective, is it on the ball, I guess? Oh, look! There's a ball in the water. Is that another prop for the show? That's one of Orla's toys. She plays volleyball with it. It's usually in the bin. Guess I must have forgotten to put it away yesterday.
Well, I wish I could play volleyball with Orla.
You have as much fight in you as a mean old lobster. I like it. There aren't many people who want to be on the receiving end of Orla's fastball.
Her fastball?
Yep. She likes to be naughty and slam the ball into things around the pool. You should hear the sound that ball makes when it crashes into stuff.
Oh, maybe some other time.
She suddenly went from fighting lobster to reluctant hermit crab. You gotta admit, Phoenix definitely knows how to. He's quick on his feet with zingers.
What a mess. Was all this stuff left over when the victim struggled with his killer?
It's possible, but it would be hard to prove. Let's take a closer look, shall we?
Look at all this stuff scattered everywhere. I see some swords. I wonder if they have anything to do with the case?
They're made of rubber. I doubt they could be used as a weapon.
But I still bet if someone got whacked with one, it would sting quite a bit.
Yeah, I guess it would.
But I think it could stand the pain.
Yeah? Good for you. Oh look, there's a blow-up dolphin and an anchor too.
Mr. Wright, are you listening to me? Stop looking at those toys.
Yikes, guess I've been caught red-faced.
So this is where the body was found, huh?
If they suspected Orla, maybe they found some evidence of the attack on the victim. Orla didn't attack the captain, she loved him! The captain rescued Orla when she was little, after she got beached on the shore. He tried to release her into the ocean, but she kept coming back. I can tell Orla's sad about losing the captain. She's just not her usual chipper self.
I just want to state for the record, is it incredibly hard to get a beached whale off the beach because of their weight.
Yes.
It's hard to remove them without hurting them.
Orla must really love this aquarium and the captain.
She's the only one around here big and strong enough to play with the big tough captain. Every day she made a point of headbutting him and stealing his hat. Yikes, I guess you weren't kidding when you said the captain was a really strong guy. It's worth observing here. No. What else? Guess I should probably just examine it. Orla's not gonna notice me from here. I better move around to the front. What do you mean, not notice you from here? Excuse me? You want to run that by me again there, buddy boy? Looks like the control panel for that crane apparatus. There sure are a lot of buttons.
When I see this many buttons, I start to get fidgety.
I know what you mean. You start itching to push them, right?
Nah, I start itching to make a psychological study of people who want to push buttons.
Need I remind you that I'm your boss, not your guinea pig?
Also, that was a leading question.
There's a piece of meat and a plastic hoop suspended from the ceiling. Talk about a classy decor. Flashy.
I guess Orla really likes meat. Who knew they fed her such large chunks, though?
Fresh meat, fresh meat.
All orcas are carnivores. You knew that, right?
Of course, silly, and I love meat too. Protein is your body's basic building block, after all.
That meat is made out of rubber. I doubt Orla could really eat it, even if she wanted to.
You mean to tell me she jumps all the way up there and doesn't get her reward? Poor girl, after all that effort.
I don't think Orla's as dumb as you think she is. Are you serious, man?
What?
Yikes, look at that huge octopus.
That must be a show prop, too. One of its legs is missing, though.
Wouldn't it be exciting to take on a huge enemy like that? I'd like to give it a try myself, as a lawyer.
You know you have an insufficient number of limbs to out-object it, right? I guess that's about it.
Under different circumstances, I would have loved to see the swashbuckler spectacular. I don't know why I keep on looking that word.
No, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. The three of us always performed the show together. Me, Orla, and the captain. Today's show has been canceled, but we could put on a little performance for you now. We be Captain Orla Swashbucklers, we buckos, we love to sail the seven seas. We come to rout that mangy blackguard, dread pirate Nostache. There he be, Nostache himself, prepared to feed the fish. Am I playing the role of Nostache?
Well, Sasha has a stash, and you don't, so I guess so.
With your water cannon, Captain, and spare no quarter.
Whoosh.
I'm not saying that. We swim through shores and waves, all because, you see, great treasure and adventures await just for me.
Wow, that was so awesome! Your performance packed quite a wallet.
Yeah, I, for one, felt like I took quite a beating. Sorry about that. Can't have a show without a bad guy role, right? But a singing orca, huh? Must have been tough to train her to do that. That's Orla's best trick. She can only sing one song, though. Well, she's still got one up on a pianist who can't play even one song. Well, now that we've had a taste of the show, we better do some more investigating.
Good idea. Let's go to the Apple Tunnel.
And now I have a team for Mr. Woolbright. Inteleon, Tauros, Paldea, Arcanine Hisui, Halifin Hero, Ogrepon Cornerstone, and Mabostif.
Wait, which Tauros? The fire one or the water one?
Regular.
Ah, okay. So you all done investigating the pool already? We had a good look around, but now we're moving on to other areas.
How was the police investigation going? Did you, say, for example, find any other suspects besides Orla?
Wouldn't that be fortunate for you if we did? But no, I'm afraid not. And even more unfortunate for you, I'm afraid we found decisive evidence of the orca's guilt. What? Please tell us more, Detective. Tell me more.
So what's the this now, Detective Albright?
I'm very sorry, but I can't share classified information with the defense. Especially not security footage that shows the moment the orca attacked the victim. Yep, I'm to personally see to it that this baby stays safe. It will never leave my side. Excuse me, but there's a call for you, detective. I'll be right there. Sorry, guys, you know how it is.
Well, he never said that he wouldn't leave its side, I guess. Now, let's sneak peek.
This fucking guy.
You did that on purpose.
Yep.
What the?
Is this supposed to be the moment Orla attacked the victim?
Just a little bit of footage doesn't prove anything.
I agree. I believe in Orla and Sasha. So let's just continue with our investigation.
Good idea. Huh? There's a sticker on this camera that says return to the pub O'Danger.
Guess somebody there manages the cameras. Let's go check it out later. Sorry about that. Prosecutor Blackwell called to remind me to go feed Taco. So where were we? Oh, that's right. You two got any more questions for me? No, we're good. Thank you for leaking all your info. Squadala, we are off. Ah, yes. July 20th, Shipshape Aquarium, Pub O'Danger. You ready for another voice line?
Want me to do it?
This looks like one of those hands-on exhibits. It has a real air of danger, don't you think?
Well, the banner does say it's the Pub O'Danger.
Let's see. According to the description, this room is a pub where pirates gather, explore, and interact with sea creatures. Actually feel the electricity of electric eels and feed real piranhas. Experience the terror of the seas with these dangerous experiments.
All of those sound less like terror and more like torture to me. Wealthy, snobby.
Ahem. I'd like to thank you to keep it down there, Blue Boy. I'm conducting an experiment.
Hey, Blue Boy, my partner isn't called the Atomic Rooster.
Oh, right, her.
Do not disturb me unless you wish to be zapped with an electric eel.
My apologies, ma'am. Wow, she seems intense and robust.
Excuse me, but who are you? Before you ask others, shouldn't you give your name first? Basic manners, young lady. Oh yes, of course. My name is... Never mind. I will simply call you Yellow Girl. It's easier that way. I'm Norma de Plume. I'm very interested in Shipshape Aquarium, and I'm a frequent visitor here. But I don't want to be Yellow Girl.
You think I want to be called Blue Boy?
I mean, she's not even dressed in yellow right now.
Well, she does have a little bit of yellow.
But not enough. I would say she's a blue girl right now.
It's fine. That's fine.
Anyway.
It's consistent enough.
It is, yeah.
Let's just see what she has to say.
You say you're interested in the aquarium, but you
Hi,
don't
you
look like
hurry
a
up.
member.
Did not mean to play that.
Let's see. I've got it. Here's someone completely unrelated to this aquarium.
That's some deductive reasoning there, champ.
Sorry about that, folks.
I am a visitor, a patron, a customer, a guest, and what might you be? I'm not a what, I'm a lawyer.
Hey, that's what I was going to say. And I run a law office.
Well, whatever you are, I don't have the slightest interest. Grr, just who did you boss?
A visitor, a patron, a customer, a guest, remember? Phoenix, shut up.
I thought you closed the aquarium and weren't letting members of the public in. Oh, but... I'm gonna hit you with something. No! Oh, but I have special permission, you see.
And why exactly is that, if I may ask?
Well, because of the incident... heavens, I've said too much.
That doesn't seem very hard.
I remember this. Psyche locks.
Huh? Psychedelic rock? Cyborg clocks? What?
No. Psyche locks. It's the power of this Magatama. It gives me the ability to see the secrets locked away in somebody's heart. If I can remove the locks, I can uncover their secrets.
I didn't know you had a magical item like that.
It looks like this lady knows something about what happened. I'll just use my Magatama and undo her psyche locks.
Psycho knocks.
Huh? I can't see the locks anymore.
Huh? The color of that stone looks different from before.
That's funny. Maybe it's just out of juice. Come on, man. Don't go limp on me now.
It can do that?
Yeah, performance anxiety and all that. Hey, there's a new pretty girl in our midst. Yeah, a certain girl I know poured her spiritual power into it for me. Without that power, I can't undo the psyche locks.
No way! Why do I have to keep quiet about it anyway? I've never been any good at keeping secrets. But I did promise after all, so I guess I had better keep my mouth shut.
Who did you promise that? What to?
No comment. Now, go away.
That's still you.
No, it's Phoenix.
Is it me? No, it's not me. Just when I thought we could find out more about the case.
Let's try to find some other way. I'm sure we'll find something.
As we walk away, Phoenix just goes. Actually, no. Athena would do that. Athena would do the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood point.
Hey, Detective Fulbright's gone. It looks like the police investigation is over too.
That's too bad. I was hoping to get a little more out of him. Yo, girl, where are you? Why are you hiding from me? I'm searching all around like this is a bad dream. Is that somebody rapping?
Oh no.
Raffle, sometimes you make me so mad, but now I've got to go and admit, just so sad. Yo, Raffle, just come back to me. We can be together and sing cree cree cree. What's with this guy rapping and making strange bird sounds? Yeah, who's there? You didn't hear me rapping, did you? Well, maybe. Well, just do me a favor and pretend you didn't hear nothing. Fine by us. And who might you be? I'm Marlon Rhymes. I'm the animal keeper here. But the aquarium is already closed today. At least I'm pretty sure it is.
Pretty sure? It's not too certain. Oh, are you new here or something?
Wow, yeah, that's right. Pretty good guess. So who are you guys? I'm Phoenix Wright.
And I'm Athena Sykes. We're lawyers, and we're going to represent Orla. By taking her case to court and proving she's innocent.
Are you serious? You want to defend an orca in court? Oh, but if you're here for Orla, that must make your friends assassins. Sorry if I came across rude. Sounds like he's friends with Sasha. Sometimes when I'm by myself, I like to rap to pass the time. Especially when I'm around the animals I love.
Oh, I love animals too, especially marine creatures like dolphins.
I like marine creatures too. But just the ones you can eat. Yeah, well, people who like animals are good people. That's what I always say. If there's anything I can do for you two, just say the word. I just started working here though, so I don't know how much help I can be.
Mr. Ryan seems pretty friendly.
Yeah, friendly and agreeable. For once. There's people. Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Thank you. Did you want the apple or did you want the strawberry? Okay, so.
Grabbing my own snack right
So, what exactly do you do here as an animal keeper?
Mainly, I clean the place and feed the animals. Wiping all the glass takes forever.
No shit, it's an aquarium.
It's pretty, yeah, there's a lot to do. I can imagine. This tunnel alone must take most of the day. I also prep the food for the animals eat. That's the hardest part of all.
You mean it's really difficult to get the hang of?
Nah, I mean, I'm a vegetarian, so cutting fish and meat and stuff up creeps me out.
Meanwhile, I'm a vegetarian.
You're a carnivore. Now, there's something I never expected to hear from a pirate. Do you know anything about the incident that took place this morning? Yeah, one of our guests saw what happened and started screaming. I came running, but by the time I got there, I couldn't see the orca or the captain.
Speaking of the captain, what was he like?
Like a strong captain who could turn a wild bunch of ruffians into some great pirates. He always treated us fairly and equally, human and fishes alike. The real deal, man. Hey, what are you crying for?
I'm not crying. It's just, I can feel your heart crying, that's all.
Girl, what you talking about? I'm not crying either. I guess I won't mention that his eyes are puffier than a pair of pufferfish. I bet Sasha and our vet, Dr. Crab, are even more upset by his death. Vet? This aquarium has a resident vet? Yeah. Yo, hold up. I haven't seen Dr. Crab this morning. Staff are supposed to stay put. The night shift has been on duty since last night, but they won't let us go home. Sasha even had to get special permission to go out looking for a lawyer this morning.
I haven't seen anybody who looks like a vet. Are you rapping something about looking for a weapon earlier? A rifle or something?
No, not a weapon. Raffle's the name of one of our penguins.
Penguin? It's something like that.
Yo, yo, ho, ho. Prep for the battle. Prep for the war. Middle lady Raffle gonna even the score. Don't think you can escape with your pride? Nuh-uh, you're just gonna...
Yayo, yayo.
Yo ho, yo ho ho, yo ho ho. Yo ho ho ho.
Really?
Anyway, that's what she's like. So we named her Raffle.
Because he's rapping.
Okay, but did you have to rap it? That's just how I roll.
He's a rapping pirate.
Yep.
I mean, there are some in One Piece, but I don't remember who they are.
Does Rifle wear a backpack by any chance?
Yeah, that's the one. So you've seen her, huh? She's always running away. She's such a good runner, we decided to put her on working delivery flies. Do you really want a dangerous penguin like that running loose? Rifle's not dangerous. She only attacks people she doesn't like.
When we ran into her earlier, she didn't attack us. She straight up ignored us, actually.
I have an idea. If you run into Raffle again, would you mind feeding her for me? She didn't come back to the pool at feeding time like usual, so I've been looking for her. She loves the smell of fish, so she might come over to you if you have some.
Ooh, I would love to feed a penguin. That'd be okay, right, boss?
I don't mind, as long as you carry the fish.
What?
Hey, yeah. It smells so fishy.
Really? What a shocker. Oh yeah, besides Raffle, I've been looking for Small Fry too. Small Fry? Is that another penguin? Nah, she's a friend of I made, a high school girl. She went off looking for Raffle somewhere and hasn't been back.
Is she your girlfriend?
What? Nah, no way. Sasha's the one I,
So you like Miss Buckler, do you?
What? I really respect her, you know? We have different tastes in music, but I admire the way she lives her life. It's not like I like her, it's more complicated than that. Pretty sure that all adds up to like. She tries to put on a brave face. But I think the captain's death is hitting her hardest of all. After all, it was her human show partner that got killed by the orca.
So you think Orla really did it?
Well, I can understand how Sasha feels. But she's the only one of us who doesn't think the orca did it.
Oh, I see.
Guess it isn't easy to believe in somebody who can't even speak up for herself. Anyway, let me know if you see Raffle or Small Fry, okay? Small Fry said she was gonna go check the orca pool. Maybe we'll head back there then.
I wonder if he's related to a certain ghost type gym leader.
Maybe. Huh? Something on the left side of the pool that wasn't there before.
Or a certain eight-tailed gingery.
It looks like an electronic sword. Hey, you're back. Hi, Sasha. What's with that strange sword there? Oh, that's a walkie-talkie. It's probably rifles.
Rifle can use a walkie-talkie.
She's always running away, so we attached a walkie-talkie to it. If we can hear the sounds around her, we can usually guess where she is. But not if she drops the walkie-talkie on the floor. Every member of the crew has one too, so we can communicate back and forth. We can even use them to broadcast to specific parts of the aquarium. Cool, huh?
Well, if Rifle's walkie-talkie is here, then Rifle might still be here too. Rifle, come out wherever you are.
Are you okay? You have to be careful around pools or you might slip right in.
I'm more afraid of my heart jumping right out.
Hey, who's that riding on Orla? Isn't that Rifle?
Hey, you're right. Come here, Rifle. Ah, she heard me again.
You know, her sailor outfit's so fitting for this.
Who would have thought a school uniform would fit in this situation?
Why doesn't that penguin want me?
Now you've scared Rifle away with all that yelling.
Well, I'm not giving up. I'll make that penguin like me. It's the last thing I do.
Hey, get back here, you little pipsqueak!
Oh, man.
Oh, sorry, Rifle, but at least you seem
Hi,
all
Pearl.
Hey, Pearls.
Oh. I think we know who Small Fry is now. She is a munchkin, after all. It's Pearls.
Oh, Mr. Nick, I haven't seen you in ages.
Could Pearls be the Small Fry Mr. Rhymes was talking about?
Congratulations on your return to lawyering. I've been thinking about stopping by your office for a visit to congratulate you.
This is Pearl Fay. I call her Pearls. She may dress a little funny. But that's because she's a spirit medium. A real prodigy with great power at that. I've known her since she was little. She sometimes comes to the office to visit. She's just a little older than Trucy, so she's been like a big sister to me.
That sounds like an awesome situation.
I guess everyone here knows Mr. Nick then. He's such a nice guy, don't you think?
Is she trying to be my big sister too now? What are you doing here, Pearls?
My summer camp is here on a field trip. I've never been to such a big aquarium before, so I was really looking forward to it. But then that incident happened, and the police just finished questioning me.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Nick, who's that lady next to you?
I'm Athena Sykes. I'm the new lawyer at the Wright Anything Agency.
Oh, how do you do? My name is Profe. My cousin and my friends call me Pearly.
Pearly it is then. Nice to meet you.
So, how did the two of you meet?
Well, you know how I used to travel to Europe to study their legal systems, Pearl? I met Athena on one of those trips.
So tell me more about the two of you, how the two of you met in Europe.
Hey, I thought I was supposed to be asking the question.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, these are her questions, not...
A long time ago, Mr. Wright helped me out of a difficult jam. That's when I started thinking about becoming a lawyer like him.
So you're like her mentor, huh, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something like that, I guess.
Mr. Wright is the whole reason I am who I am today. He was the one who told me my knowledge of psychology could help people in court.
Gee, Mr. Nick, it looks like you've become a real adult since the last time I saw you.
I've always been an adult the entire time I've known you.
I am an adult.
Scream!
Oh, would you look at that? Rifle loves you.
She sure does seem to be attracted to pearls.
I'm so glad she likes me. Penguins are so adorable, aren't they? I even bought myself a little penguin calendar here at the aquarium gift shop. I have it hanging from my bag already.
Oh, how cute! A calendar in the shape of a penguin.
That calendar is a real hit with all our female visitors. I even have one myself. But the rest of the staff think it's too cutesy. Guess it doesn't fit the whole rough and tumble pirate image very well. It's cute enough. I'd take one.
Yeah.
But why does this calendar kind of smell of like fish?
What do you mean, Mr. Nick? Please don't be rude.
Uh-oh, got Pearl's mad. Rifle. So you were looking for Rifle too?
That's right. I was trying to help Mr. Marlon, the bookkeeper.
Hey, Rifle, come on.
She went towards Orla instead.
Why can't I get Rifle to like me?
Maybe you should quit chasing after her with the scowl of yours.
Mr. Nick, how could you speak to a lady so rudely?
Hi, Faye.
It literally reminds me of Fluttershy when they were at the gala and the animals would avoid her.
Yeah.
She just burst down the door going, "You are going to love me!"
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I got Pearl's mad again. Why don't you try to get Rifle to take some food from you?
Oh, great idea! And I have just the thing to present her too.
Okay, before I do that, there's a reason for this. There's a reason for this.
To make me voice act. What's this? Something you wear around your neck?
It's a whistle they use to make the orca do her tricks.
If I blow it at you, will you do a trick?
What am I, some kind of circus animal to you two?
Well, you are one of the talents here at our Wright Anything agency, after all. Least you could do is learn a trick or two.
Need I remind you I'm a lawyer? Besides, Athena doesn't know any tricks.
That's what you think. I've got a special trick up for you to bust out. I can chug an entire glass of OJ without taking a breath, all while doing squats.
Well, that's, really something, Athena.
Not sure how many new clients that'll net us, though.
And both of you
And-
both of you go think that loud in both my ears.
Even that loud.
Hey, Apollo, think you could whip us up a little meal with this?
Fish? I haven't had fish for a while, come to think of it. The obvious question, though, is... What are you doing with a bunch of raw fish?
It's to beat the penguin with.
Penguin? So why are you giving it to me to cook?
Oh, I don't know. I just happened to think of it, and I was hungry.
Then why don't we go out for sushi when you wrap up the investigation?
Oh, you're going to treat us? How sweet of you. I'll start with tuna.
That's really generous of you, Apollo. Don't forget to invite Trucy, too.
Why did I even open my mouth?
You'll see why this was important. Go back to the orca pool, and now we give Pearl. Had to do this just so that the fish wouldn't leave our inventory.
Hi, Paul, I have a present for you. It's chock filled with love. Here you go.
No, not you!
Hey, Orla ate my love-filled fish. It looks like she enjoyed it. At least it looks like she enjoyed it, though. I think Orla and I just had a bonding moment.
Oh, wait. Here comes the sound effect. Right to off! Social link, go! Hey, you know a potential game could have a social link with an orca whale.
Friendship blossoming with the exchange of some food. Oh, isn't it moving, Mr. Nick?
I think moving might be going a bit far. Anyway, how did you get Rifle to come to you so easily, Pearls? I heard Rifle was attracted to the smell of fish.
Pearls, ever the romantic.
Mr. Nick, are you saying I smell like fish?
Maybe just a little, yeah?
I guess I need to change my clothes.
That's odd. It smells like she's holding a bucket of fish. Orla doesn't usually want to eat at this time of day. And we've even been giving her more food than normal at her regular mealtimes lately. Is there something wrong with Orla's feeding habits lately? Yeah, something's weird. The new guy, Marlin, feeds all the other animals besides Orla. And the captain and I, her trainer, are responsible for feeding Orla. It was the captain's turn to feed Orla this morning.
But why kind of keeps coming to me and signaling that she's still hungry? She wants my fish, my chopped-tailed fish, chopped-tailed log.
How long are you going to keep saying that? She sure is excited to make a new friend. But I don't think the captain would have forgotten to feed Orla.
Rifle and that big creature there certainly seem to love each other.
This is Orla the orca. Rifle and Orla are best friends. They belong together like a clownfish and a sea anemone.
Anem.
Care to phrase that in a way us non-biology majors can understand?
Oh, so this orca is the suspect? I read in a book once that orcas eat penguins.
They do. Yep. They're actually assholes of the fish world too, apparently.
Don't you worry about that. Orla here's really gentle, and she's never eats anything but fish.
No.
She's an old sweetheart. As a matter of fact, she even tolerates Rifle picking on her. It's true, she does seem very gentle. She hardly seems like a killer whale.
As lawyers, we have to do everything we can to save this beautiful, gentle creature.
Oh, you're going to defend her in court? She's quite the defendant, isn't she?
She's the biggest defendant we've ever had. Literally. Oh, Pearls, I have a big favor to ask.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
It's about my Magatama. Its spiritual power seems to have vanished.
Oh, that Magatama brings back memories. I remember pouring my spiritual power into it. That was so many years ago. I guess that's why it's almost out now. Here you go, Mr. Nick. It should be fine now.
Thank you, Pearls. Now I can break Psyche locks again. Hooray!
I'm glad I could help. Well, I think I'll go find Mr. Marlin now. I have to bring Rifle to him.
Well, that Pearly sure seems right at home at this aquarium.
You're right. But didn't she say this was her first time here? Apparently, that girl was in the staff corridor early this morning. That's why the detective was questioning her. What was Pearls doing in the staff corridor? I don't know. I thought she was Marlin's friend or something. The staff corridor, huh? Something about that doesn't sit well with me.
Well, if it bothers you, why don't you just ask her about it?
Yeah, good idea. Let's go catch up with her. Looks like Mr. Rhymes and Pearls are talking. I am not seeking this.
You know, I'll do it. Ahoy! Base Small Fry was so clutch with the assist. Rhymes and Raffle reunion, a tale of ending in bliss. Now Animal Keeper Rhymes ain't gonna get cut. Mad props, Small Fry, this case is now shut. Yo, yo, yo ho! Ho!
Yeah, you did say you were going to voice rhymes anyways. Yeah, I think you're better at it than I am. You're better at talking street than I am.
Yeah, I used to be on the streets a lot.
It was my pleasure. See you again sometime, Rifle.
Okay, let's go, Rifle. See you, small fry.
Oh, Mr. Nick, I didn't see you there.
Hey, Pearly, you and Mr. Rhyme seem to be really good friends.
Could you tell us more about your relationship?
Well, I...
Pearls, why do I see a psyche lock?
I'm sorry, Mr. Nick. But I really shouldn't talk about it.
I don't really feel right about digging into Pearls' affairs, but she was here at the aquarium at the time of the incident. Whatever she's hiding could help us in court. Sorry, Pearls, but I have to use the Megatama.
Ironically enough, Pearls is always like either the introduction or like the easiest psyche lock to.
Unless it's Trials and Tribulations, where she was the most difficult.
Yeah.
A psyche lock. A lock on a person's heart that only I can see. The deeper the secret is hidden, the more locks there will be. Pearls only has one lock, so I should be able to undo it fairly easily. But if I make a mistake, I'll be locked in a loop and won't be able to move forward. Okay, time to give this a try. Pearls, you have to tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes.
Relationship? There is no relationship between Mr. Marlin and me. We're just a visitor to the aquarium and an animal keeper at the aquarium, that's all.
But there are areas where ordinary visitors to the aquarium don't get to go. You were here before the incident occurred, weren't you?
Take that! Yes, that's right. But how did you know?
Someone told me you were there.
I got confused and went the wrong way. I didn't know there was a corridor just for the staff. But that's all it was, Mr. Nick. It didn't have anything to do with Mr. Marlin.
Sounds reasonable. Guess I'd better move on to the next topic. Actually, there's something else I've been wondering. Why do you smell like fish?
Fish? What makes you think I smell like fish?
Well, there's a certain someone who convinced me that it wasn't my imagination.
Take that! Rifle?
She's apparently very attracted to the smell of fish. Rifle didn't want anything to do with Athena, even though she had a bunch of fish. So why then was Rifle so attracted to you, Pearls?
I don't know.
Looks like she's still not ready to talk about it. You have an object with you that smells fishy, too. In fact, I think this is the reason to do with your secret.
Take that!
The fishy-smelling calendar has something to do with your secret, doesn't it, Pearls?
I can't lie to you, Mr. Nick. I'll tell you about me and Mr. Marlin about the calendar.
This is literally the third time he's confronted about you with a psyche lock situation. You should know by now that you can't hide things from me.
Yeah.
Whew, that was only one lock, but it sure took some work. Please tell me more about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes.
I became distracted by the gift shop almost as soon as we got to the aquarium. Before I knew it, everyone else had moved on and I got lost. I was so embarrassed to be lost at my age.
Oh, Pearls. I know big crowded places are hard for you.
I sort of panicked, and I went down the wrong corridor.
Behind the cordoned off area.
I ended up in the food prep room, and that's where I met Mr. Marlin. I really startled him when I called out to him. He jumped so much he startled me too, and I lost my balance and fell down. Oh, Mr. Nick, I spilled so many fish all over the floor.
Guess that explains why you smell fishy, pardon the pun.
Yes, and my calendar fell off my bag and got buried in all the fish too.
But it doesn't explain why Pearls wanted to keep it a secret.
I mean, it is kind of embarrassing. Would you want to tell somebody?
Why did you want to hide your meeting with Mr. Rhymes?
Well, I didn't want him to get in trouble over feed sanitation regulations because of me. And Mr. Marlin said he didn't want anyone to know he was in the food prep room.
Huh? Why not? What was he doing in there?
Sauce, he was venting.
Before I spoke to him, he was staring at a calendar. But because of me, he dropped his calendar too. We had to search for it among the fish.
Wait a minute. This calendar of yours, it already has writing in it.
It does? But I didn't write anything in it yet.
There's something written here under today's date. Meet the captain at the Orca Pool at 7 a.m.
Incriminating evidence.
Maybe my calendar and Mr. Marlin's got mixed up.
Pearls, about what time did you run into Mr. Rhymes?
I think it was about 10:15 when he had the info desk announce that I was lost. So I must have first gone into the prep. I must have first gone into the prep room at about 10:10.
10:10, the time of the incident specifically, eh? I see. You mind if I hang on to this calendar for a while? It might be a clue to the victim's movements before he was killed.
All right, but be sure to give it back when to Mr. Marlin later, okay?
Good. Now maybe I'm ready to remove Mr. Plume's psyche locks as well. Alright, and that's what we're going to do.
Oh boy.
Oh!
Oh boy.
You people again. You're becoming quite the nuisance. If that veterinarian won't come out, then I might just have to give up and leave. Veterinarian? Is that the Dr. Cram Mr. Rice was talking about? You are correct. He likes to shut himself up in that back room there. Won't come out. But I don't think he's even in there today, so I'm about ready to go home.
She sure seems to know a lot about the workings of this aquarium. And maybe a little something about the incident this morning, too.
Mr. Wright, this is no time to be standing there thinking to yourself. It's time to put your psychedelic pocket skills to work and uncover her secret.
That's Psyche Lock, Athena. Psyche Lock. But you're right. But you're right.
Hypersonic lion tamer. You're just doing this on purpose now.
Oh, now you're just being mean. Why you're here. Mr. Plume, I want you to tell me the secret you're hiding.
I'll do nothing of the sort. It would mean breaking my promise.
I don't know who you made this promise to, but you will tell me. You're not an aquarium employee, and yet here you are, after the place has closed. That must mean you're connected to the incident involving the owner somehow.
Oh, I don't know anything about any incident involving the owner.
No, I think you do. I have a piece of evidence here that suggests you do know something.
Code worked out.
Yeah.
It worked.
Take that!
According to Detective Fulbright, this shows the orca attacking the victim. And the person in this footage is wearing an outfit just like yours, Mr. Plume.
Oh, I suppose there is no hiding this bombshell figure, is there? Yes, it is I.
And I think I can guess why you're here at the aquarium. You aren't simply a visitor to the aquarium. What you really are is a witness to the murder. You are a visitor who has happened to witness the death of owner Jack Shipley.
That is Oh, I want to say it, but I promised the police.
It's not good for you to keep things inside, you know. I'm sure you'll feel much better once you get it all out.
I give up. I'll tell you everything.
That was deceptively simple.
I mean, it is only months.
Yeah, but Pearls was harder to unlock.
Yeah.
And she only had one.
This franchise really loves to mess with you with the number of psyche locks. It's like, oh my gosh, this person has 5 psyche locks. Super freaking easy. They all shatter immediately.
Like, literally, Wendy Oldbag in the second game had a 4 psyche lock segment. You just needed to hand her one thing, and all 4 of them break instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how easy is it to find that object?
Pretty easy, actually.
easy, yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. If she wanted to tell me this badly, why wouldn't she have done so from the top?
I think anyone would agree that I held it in for as long as I could. But I couldn't be expected to stand this commoner's badgering any longer.
Please calm yourself, Mr. Plume. And that's top-class badgering to you.
You are correct. I witnessed Killer Whale's crime with my own eyes. You got along with that blue boy? Boss, Mr. Plume's anger is so powerful. Even I feel like I'm about to explode. You have to do something quick.
Please don't explode on me.
Freezing.
Explosion!
Explosion!
Could you start with telling me what you saw?
I witnessed the very moment the killer whale attacked the victim. I told the police what I saw as well. I'm the sort of person who simply can't rest until the truth is known.
So both Mr. Plume's statement and the footage point to Orla's guilt.
Pardon me, but you seem pretty pleased about pleased that you witnessed this incident. What? Pleased? Shame on you. I won't lie that I am happy about an innocent man's death. No, of course not. I just don't get the sense that you were afraid of Orla. It's more like you were interested in her. Are you? Don't you know? I wasn't sure, but I was thinking that maybe. Are you perhaps one of my friends? Is that how you knew? That I am the non-fiction writer, Norma de Plume? Oh! That Norma de Plume!
So, big fan, huh?
No! I've never even heard of her! Well, now that you figured me out, there's no sense in trying to hide who I am, I suppose. Talking to fans is part of a writer's duty, after all. But I'm not a fan, I tell you.
Well, now that she has it in her head, she's gonna be thinking that the entire time. So what exactly have you written, Mr. Plume?
Oh my, you mean to say you truly aren't familiar with my work? I write the truth. I take great pride in my craft, you know. I've been gathering the information on Orla the Killer Whale for a year now. I've been very worried about Orla's violent tendencies. And today, my concern will prove it to be well justified. Orla isn't violent. She's a sweet and gentle soul. Oh, the moment you let your guard down with that killer whale, chomp! Shipshape Aquarium has always denied the killer whale's violent streak. But it has been rumored to attack people. Rumors are just rumors. They aren't necessarily true. Yes, I realize that, but I only write the truth. That is why I questioned the owner directly. But he refused to allow my research, and he even had the audacity to say to me, "You're nothing but a nuisance. Come here day after day. Don't ever come back again."
Sounds like her research was a bit too much to take.
But then, how did you get in here if you've been blacklisted? I have my methods. Oh.
This lady is shameless. Oh, as we'll soon see in more ways than one.
We won't let you speak badly of Orla. We're going to defend her. I'm only stating what I saw with my very own eyes. I came to the aquarium today to observe the killer whale. But on my way to that thing's tank, I heard its cries. You can hear Orla from the visitor's corridor? There are speakers there in the corridor, up near the ceiling. Apparently, that speaker is there so visitors can hear the killer whale's sounds. In any case, I approached the killer whale's tank. I heard his cries. And when I arrived, I saw something terrifying.
What did you see?
The killer whale stealing the swashbuckler spectacular hat the owner was wearing. And then the owner bit him and shook him mercilessly to death within its jaws.
What? Oh, that was...
What?
I mean, I probably would have said that too, honestly. Orla bit the owner to death? No. In justice we trust! So I take it Mr. Plume's just finished telling you what she saw? Detective Albright, I guess you've already heard it too. Yup, when we took her statement earlier. As you heard, I'm afraid that accidental death is really the only thing it could be.
Yes, and a dangerous creature like that cannot be allowed to harm anyone ever again.
But she's not dangerous. Sorry, but the prosecutor's office said the case didn't have enough merit to go to trial. There was one prosecutor, though, who expressed an interest in the case. Really? Then could we have that prosecutor take a look at the investigation reports? Unfortunately, I doubt even he'd take action without evidence of a homicide. Look, I understand how you feel, Mr. Potter, and maybe you should give up on this. Not a chance. We'll just re-examine the crime scene and strengthen our case. Well, if that's your version of justice, I won't stop you.
We won't rest until we find proof it wasn't accidental death, Detective. You'll see. Let's go, Mr. Wright. Time to check out that crime scene one more time.
What? You pass me my DS case, please? I need to check the number of games I have.
Alright then, let's start with the re-examination.
There
Pronto!
it is. It's on the shelf.
I'm going to check out that mess in the back one more time.
Oh, yes.
Athena, wait! No running!
Sploosh.
Are you okay?
Where?
It didn't look like she tripped, but...
She'd be right in the middle.
Behind the box, maybe?
By the way, where-
Oh, wait. I think it's on the case with the the shelf with the Mewtwo.
I slept.
Hang on. Oh, wait. Time, by the way.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're just about done. Huh? Orla, what is it, girl?
There is no. Is that the thing or something you're talking about?
Ah!
One of these ones? It's like, not this one. That's just a regular DS case.
Well, check them. Okay. Or at least maybe hand them over.
Let her go. Let her talk first.
I tried to get out of the way, but all I did was slip and fall. Again.
That was a pretty amazing wipeout. Are you hurt?
I'm okay, but why did Orla spike
That
the
one.
ball at me? After all the fish I gave her, I thought she liked me.
Maybe she thought you were the main entree.
Thank you.
Very funny, boss.
In any case, let's give the ball back to her. Hang on.
Huh? Looks like everything got shifted around when I fell on it.
Hey, you're right. There are things now that we couldn't see before. Like another ball. I guess Orla really likes them.
Look, there's something new by the outline of the body, too.
We better take a good look at it. Okay, maybe if I just... yeah? What's this? A coin.
Mr. Wright, there's wool in it.
You're right. But it's dried.
Do you think it could be the victims? And what was it doing all the way over here in the first place?
I'm not sure, but now that we found blood outside the pool, it just might help us prove that there's more to this case than just accidental death.
Hey, you're right. Orla certainly can't leave the pool after all.
Speaking of coins, take a look at this. There are a few coins around the body here, too.
You're right, boss, but where did they go? They aren't here anymore. You don't think that somebody picked them up, do you?
What did you speak?
Oh no, that child is hurt.
What? Calling it... Oh, wait. It's just a dummy.
It is? Oh, I mean, of course it is. I was just testing.
Sorry. Okay, hold on.
I
It
was
is.
just testing your response to an emergency.
Well, I guess we just found out that you don't bluff while under pressure.
I guess I'll just have to keep practicing then. I wonder what the dummy is for anyway.
Oh, that? We use it to train Orla. It's smaller than a human, but it does the job. Some of our tricks can be pretty dangerous, so Orla practices them on the dummy first. Forget the tricks, those bite marks look pretty dangerous. Hey, look at this mark on the floor. What do you suppose it is?
That was Athena.
Oops. I became Athena for 5 seconds.
Shelves separated from the library ones.
For some reason, I somehow possess you at the weirdest times. That's where we stand when we want to play volleyball with Orla. Volleyball, huh? Yeah.
Put it on top.
If we stand there, she'll spike the ball right at us.
When Orla spiked the ball at me earlier, that was one of her tricks? It doesn't mean she hates me.
No, she still hates you. Nah, she wanted to play with you. She loves volleyball. She used to play with the captain all the time.
Aww. Sasha looks so sad.
Okay, time to snap out of it. This is no time to be all dejected and mopey like a blobfish.
A blobfish?
There is actually a blobfish.
Yes, I know what a blobfish. It looks ugly above water. Underwater, it's not so bad.
That's right. Time to put on a smile and stay strong, right?
What's a blobfish? Or do I want to know?
You don't. It's ugly as sin. And looks sad all the time.
Hey, Sasha, would you happen to know anything about this coin? Oh, I guess I missed one. I just finished cleaning up the rest of them. You picked up all the coins already?
It is.
That's right.
It is cottage.
After the police finished their investigation, they gave me the go-ahead.
And he's me.
I haven't found all of them yet, though. I'm still missing a few.
Well, if they aren't beside the pool, maybe they're in the pool. Let's go to that ladder over there and take a peek at the bottom of the pool, boss.
Can't stand it. Phoenix, really, man?
Coins.
Look!
Money.
I think I see something at the bottom of the pool.
I knew it! Want me to go down there and check?
You can't jump in dressed like that. You'll drown under the weight of your clothes and make it see-through.
No, I won't. I'm a pretty good swimmer, you know.
Be that as it may, that pool's really deep. I doubt you could hold your breath that long. But maybe Sasha can. Phew. Phoenix, look at all these coins I found at the bottom. Thanks, Sasha. So there really were more of them down there, huh?
You seem to be finding them all over. I wonder how many there are altogether?
Including the ones I put away, there are 300 of them. They're for the show. Sounds like they'd be heavy. About 7 pounds, I'd say. A little lighter than a stingray. Or stringfish.
Stinkfish.
I think it said string.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
Yeah. We all read it wrong. Well, I better put these coins away where they belong.
So, 7 pounds of coins scattered around the scene, one of them with blood on it. They have to be related to the case.
Wonder how the blood got on the one coin. Wait a minute. Me?
Dun 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 dun.
Remember how Detective Fulbright said that they couldn't find a murder weapon? Well, what if these coins were the murder?
Huh? Coin, kill a road van.
Have you ever watched that X-Men movie where Magneto sent a coin into someone's face?
I was about to mention Professor Layton, which is the parallel game to this one. The very first thing that you see one of the most famous things that you see him fabricating, because that's kind of one of his little quirks. He could basically MacGyver shit together. He takes a coin slot machine and it turns it into a coin slot launcher machine gun.
Yeah, I saw that cutscene. That's incredible. He MacGyvered that.
Yeah.
Well, one coin by itself isn't much of a threat, but 300 coins together could definitely be used as a weapon. All you'd have to do is freeze them, put them in a bag, throw them. I mean, any of them are pretty...
But I think the thing they're looking for is the bag.
Yeah, putting them in the bag is the easiest way to do it.
Yeah.
If you put 7 pounds of coins in a bag and swung it at somebody, it would make a pretty formidable blunt instrument, wouldn't it? It would explain how blood got on this coin.
Oh, I get it. If that bag of coins is the weapon, we can use it to prove Orla's innocence.
Hooray! But I don't see anything resembling a coin bag around here.
Maybe the killer took it with them.
Yeah, it would certainly make it look like Orla did it if they did.
You know what I think, Mr. Wright? The blood point alone should be enough to prove this might have been a murder.
I agree. It shows the possibility of a human killer rather than Orla.
Yes, this is just what we needed. Let's go tell this coin to Detective Fulbright and Mr. Bloom right away.
Dr. Fulbright.
Good idea. Let's hope they're still at the pub of danger.
That's Dr. Professor Fulbright to you.
That's Detective Fulbright to you. I didn't spend 4 years of my life getting a doctorate for nothing. Oh, you're back. So did you find anything?
Of course he did it.
Almost done. Remember, even if you don't succeed, it's the effort you make that's important. Is he trying to console me?
Let's check in the evidence we found. The one that points to a human culprit.
Right. Because we won't let Orla be put down.
Take that!
Please take a look at this blood-stained coin.
Eek! Cease and desist at once. What kind of man shows a lady blood?
She doesn't have to get so worked up. What are you terrorizing this lady with? Come on, now let's see it. We found this coin beside the orca pool. We did see a large number of coins beside the pool, but not one with blood on it. We just learned that there's 300 of these, weighing about 7 pounds in total. Now, what would you suppose would happen if the person was assaulted with that many coins? What? Are you saying the coins might have been used like some kind of blunt weapon? If the blood belongs to the victim, then yes, it's entirely possible. But I wouldn't call it decisive proof that the real culprit was human. You wouldn't? Why not? Because there'd have to be something to put the coins in to make them into a weapon. Without that something, it's just not going to be enough to pass muster. But I will say that your theory does seem to warrant further investigation. I'll call the prosecutor's office and ask to reinvestigate from a possible criminal angle. You will? Thank you very much.
I really hope Detective Fulbright can convince them.
Well, if anyone can convince anyone of anything, it would be Detective Fulbright.
Yeah.
You won't believe the answer I got. When I explained your passion for this case and the police's investigation, they said that the prosecutor I mentioned earlier will be willing to take this case. Take it to court. Really? So does that mean a new suspect has emerged? No, I'm afraid not. To be frank, Prosecutor Blackwell said he just wants to prove that orca's guilt in court.
What? It's Prosecutor Blackwell that wants to prosecute Orla.
That's fine, Detective. Thanks for arranging this for us. Well, I must say you're taking this rather calmly. Defending Orla in court was my idea from the start, and I'll do whatever it takes to save her. In that case, I'll do whatever I can as well to see that justice is served. Mr. Plume, will you be a witness for the prosecution?
A trial for a killer whale? I've never heard of such recklessness before in my life. But I will reveal the truth about this killer whale and then write all about it.
Ha ha ha! Sounds like a plan. Now, if you'll just come along with me, we have to prepare for tomorrow, and I still have to arrange for an autopsy.
Oh, I look forward to tomorrow. Until then, blue lawyer and yellow fan.
Well, I mean, it's better than blue boy and yellow girl.
I am not a fan!
Well, at least we managed to get the case to go to trial.
But how in the world do we defend an orca in court anyway?
To be honest, I'm not really sure myself.
Plus, Mr. Bloom said Orla bit the victim. This trial sure isn't going to be easy. But I love a challenge.
Then we ought to be just fine. Guess I should go over that swashbuckler spectacular you were watching this morning.
Yeah, he can have a formal viewing back at the office.
There's nothing decisive against Orla in the security tape, but that doesn't mean much. I'll just have to find a more concrete way to save Orla in tomorrow's trial or else. Alrighty, my friends, that is the end of this segment. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will be back with Paper Mario: The 1000-Year